I think I'm here. Let's see. Hello. Give me a shout out if you can see me. I think I'm here. Oh, goody. I have a little bit of a headache from all of that. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Okay. So, hey there, Kathy. And I think we had a Laquita. I'm sorry if I got that name wrong, but there was somebody else. Hopefully she'll chime in. And you see me? Ooh, hi. Oh my goodness. This is what I played with already today. There's a little bit of a delay. I broke out horribly. I actually have a little thing where I can, what's it called? I can put my little picture in picture, but oh my goodness, I just broke out. I think it's from the stress. And so let's wait till that clears up because otherwise you'll be scared. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's so cute. I can't even get over this. This is just like, I was just playing. And so, yeah, it's really, really cool. I love this stamp set. And I really love when you have all the layers of stamping and you touch it and there's like a texture to it from the stamping. This is how kooky I am with the stamping. So yeah, and I did a little bit of a treatment to the trunk. I'll show you how I did that. And then I got to figure out how I want to do this. I don't know about you, but I don't know. There's something about this. It's really cute, but I almost wish I had a separate, what's it called? A separate, oh, I think I have an idea. Because I want it to be separated from it because you can't see the whole windmill or, you know, what's that called? Whatever these things called. I wonder what they're called. I don't even know what they're called actually. Hi there. Is it, tell me if I pronounce your name right. Laquita? Is that correct? I want to make sure to get it right. Not that you can tell me how to pronounce it. I can just a yes or no. Or maybe you have some kind of a way of spelling it. Message retracted. I wonder what that means. I hope I didn't offend her. I didn't mean to. Anyway, I can't worry about that. I have an idea for what I'm going to do with the fun little thingy. I need to look up. This is what I need to do. I need to look up. What's it called? Windmills. Let's look up windmills on the phone. Let's see here. Windmills. Huh. Did you see that? My phone crashed. Okay. My internet's probably going, this hurts. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to look for a windmill because as I said, I don't like how this is all one thing. I want you to be able to tell. I'm going to call them sails. I want to be able to see the sails of the windmill. So let's look up some images of windmills. Let's see, Holland. Oh, now see? Look at that. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, see, like this is a white windmill and then it has the metal sails. And oh, look at this. It's a windmill on a windmill. I don't know if you, hopefully you can see that. It's funny. Let's see. We're trying to, oh, cartoon windmills. Let's do that since we're stamping. Now see, this is more like what I was thinking. See how they're all like either like very airy or see-through. It's really pretty when they're red. So I kind of like this one right here. I don't think I'm gonna be, oh, let's try and replicate, oh, I lost it. We'll try and do something like this for the windmill. I'll show you how I'm going to do that in a minute. So I guess I don't have to hold it up that long. I think I see things a little bit later. So, okay. So now I lost it again. Okay. So we're going to do that a little bit later. But first we're going to stamp out the patch of flowers. Now I want to try and do this landscape. I want to do a little bit longer image. So let's see how these go together. That's the key. Take my tree off. There are a couple of different ideas for stamps, for cards for this. And that's why I'm interested in how I can, if I can do the landscape. You'll see why in a minute. What I want to do is, let's see, we got 4 stamps. Let me see how we could do this. Yeah, this. So there's just a little bit of hangover. And I wonder, let's see here. Maybe I'm being silly. What do you think? Oh, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. This is the way we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We can put it this way still, I guess. I'm just going to stamp it. Let me put this in the corner so it's nice and straight. I'm doing this to position it, and then I can stick it down to my Cricut mat that I have cut for my Misty. Oh, okay, good. I was just worried that I offended you. Okay, so first, let's stamp out this pretty little grass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of them. So, actually, you know what? Because I wonder, sorry about this. I'm just kind of going, sometimes this is my process. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna remove this. Then I'm gonna put this. This is the first layer of grass. Now, as I'm doing this, Laquita, since you weren't here yesterday, to let you ladies know, I'm really working towards building my channel now more and doing more of these live streams, especially during these times when we're all kind of stuck at home, etc. Or if we've been out working, you know, it's nice to have something to come home and look forward to. So I'm working on continuing with these live streams. I have Parrot ink from Altanu, and I'm sorry, I just realized that all of the images you see are backwards. I will fix that for tomorrow's live stream, I promise. So anyway, I don't know what that is, but I know there's a button. I just can't push it when I'm already streaming. So I'm putting the ink on the stamp and pushing down. I have to say, this is honestly one of the best layering stamps I have ever used. It is literal. It's amazing. I am so into this. I'm going to get the every one that they have because I just think it's so fun to be able to create these scenes like this. Okay, so there's one. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back, take off my paper, and put it back in because I want to stamp it again. I want to have like I want to have 3 that are separate. So I'll do this. I might be able to fit, I don't know if I can fit 3 on a page, but maybe, let's see. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I can. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. Why I want extra. I need extra because I'm going to do what we call a bridge card. Does anybody know what a bridge card is? Let's see here. Now, you'd be like, oh, it's going to be so hard to line it all up later. Oh, trust me. It is not hard to line it up at all. It is so easy. It's actually going to be interesting to see what this looks like too. So again, we have our parrot ink from Altenew. Altenew. I think it's Altenew, but you know what it is? It's darn good ink is what it is. That's what we should call it. Darn good ink. Okay, so we have 3 done like that. Now, although this one didn't, let's do a little bit more. It'll probably fill in a lot of times. So this is a water-based ink. So when you stamp with it, it has to kind of fill into the paper. Katie, why are you saying no? What are you saying no to? Oh, let's see here. Okay, so we have those 3. Now we're going to go to our second stamp. Okay, our second stamp is the dark grass stamp. So let's start off with this middle one. And see, okay, that's all it takes to line it up. That's it. And it's very easy to see where everything sits in amongst the grass. Yeah, that's how easy it is. Watch this. It's just amazing. No, you asked. Oh, okay. Well, you'll see. Sorry, I'm on a little delay, so I just like, because I don't know why they do that. They do a delay so that just in case I start swearing or saying something weird. I don't know why they do it. Okay, so there's number 2. And then we're going to do another one here. Oh, so I was saying before, I'm going to have a giveaway, and what I decided is I'm going to hold it through May 1st, and I am really working on my channel, and so when I'm going live, if you can share it with your friends, if you could grab a link to the stream and share it with your friends, and even if you can't watch it, if you can just leave it on your computer or what have you, just to help me get my numbers up, that would really help a lot. Okay, so now I've got to put this back in again because I want to line it up right. Oh boy, we'll do that. And now it should be all lined up to go to this next one. Katie, I don't know if you were here, but did you see this? Oh, thank you. Yeah, be sure to say if you've shared so that I can put your name in the drawing for the stamp set. This is the stamp set would be. Did everybody see this? Oh, thank you, LaQuinta. LaQuinta. Did I just do that? LaQuinta. I'm sorry. I used to like La Quinta hotels. But, oh, I didn't take this off. I need to take this off. What happened? Let me tell you. Oh, there it is. I used to like La Quinta hotels, but then they started charging for pets. Not a good thing. I love, well, it's like, and it depends which ones. And some of them don't even take pets now. So it makes it just harder to travel. I like doing road trips. Okay, so there we have our 3 grassy knolls, as we like to call them. Let's see where that other stamp go. Sorry, I'm going to try and keep track of my stamps here. Okay, so that's this one. That's this one. Okay, next we have our solid flower stamp. And look at this. That's how quickly and easily it fits into place. That easy. Done. So we'll close this. And I'm doing purple flowers today. I don't know why, I just felt like it. Purple Mountain Majesty, that's what I was thinking. Oh, they used to always take pets and they didn't charge for it. At La Quinta, the only one that didn't is the one in New York City in Manhattan. They didn't take any pets, which I thought was really kind of strange in Manhattan. But anyway, but now none of them do. Now look at that. Can you see it? Can you see it? So pretty. I'm going to do one more layer. Just not too dark. I'm just going to do a little, I'm not going to push down too hard. There, that's a little better. Now, we're going to put our trusty little guide in. Flip it. Hi there. Welcome in. Okay, let's see here. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't know there would be a day when I would go to the store and find toilet paper and hand sanitizer and bleach and think, oh my word, I am so rich because I have toilet paper, bleach, and hand sanitizer. I am just, I was like it was just like the perfect day. I couldn't wait to get home to tell everybody. I wanted to surprise them. I didn't want to text. I was kind of wishing they were with me because then I could have gotten 2 hand sanitizers and 2 bleaches. Actually, I think I probably could have gotten the bleaches, but... Oh, and then I found cleaning wipes that have, like, antibacterial cleaning wipes that were toilet wipes. I never even thought of that because I have had a trouble finding, you know how it is nowadays. So there's, oh, you got to remove that. Sorry. Okay, let's do that a little bit more on this side. And isn't it cute? Look at that. So pretty. Okay. Oh, wait, we got one more. Then we'll just pop this here. I couldn't believe how easily, because sometimes, I mean, I love my layering stamps, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they are a little bit of a bear. Actually, they were koala bears, and they were really hard. Oh, I know, right? So who has Quibi? I have to say, I've been watching Quibi, and it's kind of fun. They are a lot of mature shows, shall we say, but I watched one today that was, and I can't even talk about it because it is a little bit adult, as it were, but I'll just say Dummy on Quibi, and just watch it by yourself because otherwise you might get embarrassed, and I thought it was pretty funny. It stars Anna Kendrick, so it's a little bit rude, crass, whatever, but you know, it's just you and the telephone and 10, actually it's not a telephone anymore, is it? It's you and the phone and 10 minutes is all it is. It's really funny. Let's just say I wouldn't want to watch it with my kids. It'd be too embarrassing. Okay, so now we've got our last layer. This is when the magic happens. See how easy that is to line up? It doesn't take any time at all. And you get this amazing, let's go dark. We're going to go Midnight Violet. That's what we're doing. Again by Alt New. And cute. Now I don't have the dies, but that's okay. We can make do. Look at it. It's so cute. Isn't that pretty? I'll hold it up when I've done all three, so then you can see a close-up. Oh, I should have done the turn around first. Oh well, it's easy. Now they also have, what else do they have? They had sunflowers and lilacs. I think I'm getting the lilacs next. Oh, so cute. Okay, and I'll just put my little thing in again, but I got to remember this time to take it out when I'm ready. Oh, let's see here. Now, if you didn't hear, I'm going to be giving away, I accidentally bought 2 of the same stamp set because none of us ever do that. We all know how that is, right? Ha ha. Anyway, I bought 2, and so I want to make somebody happy and give it away. So give one of them away. So on May 1st, I'm going to have a drawing, and so I'm going to stream every day between now and May 1st. And if you find me and just share me and comment that you've done that on the stream here, and then I will write down everybody's names and put them in a drawing to win this stamp set. So, preferably in America, because I don't know how much it would cost to send overseas, but we can look into it. So anyway, we got one more here. Okay, where is everybody? What part of the country or world are you? Is it Hadassah? Is that how you pronounce your name? I just want to make sure. That way, if I refer to you by your name, I can say it correctly. Yes. Except this one's the tulip fields is what it is. Because look, see? Little windmill. So cute. Okay, so now, but I'm not done. I do want to do another one. But let's take this off first. And I think that's enough. Yes, that should be enough for what I want to do. And then we need one more. It's just going to be the regular on the bottom. I know. See, this is the scary part because I'm doing this on the fly. I haven't really practiced it at all. And so I hope it all turns out, because if it doesn't, it makes me look like what the heck are you doing, Joanne? Oh, now this is something interesting. I accidentally put the second stamp, but that's okay. You can do the second stamp. You just have to make sure to do it in the right color. So I'm going to do the second stamp in a dark color, and then I can do the first stamp in the light color. I just do opposite, and it'll still be the same. And also I've heard we got 2 ladies in Kentucky, Kathy, who is in California, and Katie in Minnesota. I think I want to live in Minnesota, Katie, because it seems like they got this all under control. There are very few cases of the COVID compared to other places. Okay, so I got that. I will say it's a little harder to position, but I think it'll be okay. Sorry about the dog in the back. It's friendly, I swear. It jumped at the gate apparently the other day. Yeah, what's the temperature here today? It's like, I don't know, We're supposed to get into the 80s. I'm in Texas. I don't know if some of you know, some of you don't. Okay. So see, that looks pretty much the same, even though I did it the opposite way. So, anyway. Uh-oh, I lost one of my... Oh, this. Almost done here. Thank you for being patient. Let's close this up. I guess it's part of the fun, right? Getting to watch me stamp. And to hang out and chat. Now, does anybody have any... Oh, I did the wrong color. Shoot. Oh, that's pretty though, isn't it? Okay, I gotta start over. That's okay. I'll use that for something else later. Okay, start again. Just when you thought you were gonna be done with it, huh? One does get thirsty while doing this. Okay, so now let's start with, maybe I was meant to start with the lighter stamp. I don't know, it was fine anyway, wasn't it? Okay, we've got Parrot. I thought I started with Bamboo, but I guess not. Okay, so we got Parrot. And then okay, then we're gonna do, this is moss. Sorry, I'm trying to scream through this so that we can get on to the next part of the program. I got started a little late today. My hope is that every day but Thursday I'm going to start at like 1:30 or 2, and then on Thursday it'll be like around 3 because I have an appointment at 2, a standing appointment for most Thursdays. What I'll do though, this is what I'll do after this, is I will go on well, not Facebook, I'll go on YouTube and I will schedule them. And so if you go to my community on my YouTube page, you'll be able to see when my next live stream is with that. Okay, now let's get the light one out this time. Make sure we do the right color. So pretty. I really think the whole thing of being able to layer stamps like this is genius. Because I don't know about you, I hate coloring. Or no, that's not true. I don't hate it. I'm just not good at it. Winter is brutal. That's why I moved away. Which is not necessarily a reasonable way, but you know, things work the way they work. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. We got the last one here. Okay. Okay, this is the last color. Okay. Okay, there we go. What do you think? I'm scolding my spouse for making noise when I'm streaming. But I'm just kidding, honey. Okay, so then, next, we need a little tree. Let me see if I can find the tree. Now we have this. Oh, here's the tree. I want to put a tree here. Let me show you how I'm going to do the tree. This is kind of fun. Thank you. So the tree, as you can see, it's one stamp, right? Well, and you'd be like, oh no, it's one stamp. How can I get two colors? Because I don't want to have a tree that's all one color, right? So what I'm going to do, oh my goodness, we're making homemade bread for dinner tonight, and it smells really, really good. It's ridiculous. If I start drooling on the project, you'll know why. Okay, so what we do is we're going to ink it up completely in a green, okay? And we're going to stamp it. And I'm not going to stamp it too hard because I don't necessarily want it to be completely solid. It's going to fill in more, but I want it to be a little bit like leafy, as we would say. Actually, that's my friend's car's name. So that's the tree. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this espresso ink, which is a dark brown ink, and we're going to use this blender brush. It's from Tombow, and I'm going to use the very small end. What is it? Like a pen. And I'm going to dip it in my ink pad, like so. And I'm going to just go over the tree trunk, like this. And then you can kind of see where there's some little branches that go up. So I'm going to follow those little branches a bit and just kind of create it so, or make it so it looks like, you know, you can kind of imagine the branches in the tree. And then all of a sudden, you have a tree rather than just a... And I'm going to extend out the, see how I extend out the trunk a little bit? Isn't that cute? So now we have, let me hold it closer so you can see the tree. No, I don't do that. Oh, there we go. So hopefully you can see that okay. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I do this kind of thing a lot when I want to do, especially with trees. You got it. The key is to make sure the green is light enough. You know what I mean? So yeah. And the other thing I might do is I might actually stamp this over a real light blue paper if I wanted to do like a sky. I've got this watercolor wonder paper, and it might be, because blue is, you know, blue's what? Yellow and green. So this is green, so the blue would, it'd all probably just work. You know, it'd be a little off in color, but it doesn't matter because it's part of it, right? Okay, so there we have our little tree all done. And we have our thingies. Next, we need to work on the windmill. We're going to stamp out a windmill. And the way we're going to do that is, I've got a windmill that I looked up online that I'm going to try and kind of make it look similar to it, look kind of like this. So it's going to be a little bit interesting because it's the first time I've done this, excuse me. So we'll see how it goes. So let's do a little fussy cutting first. Let's cut these out. So yeah, I didn't get the dies because I was like, I don't know if I need the dies to be able to cut this. There's actually, but I will say this. So the die for this set in particular is a 3-sided die. It's hard to cut and talk at the same time. It's a 3-sided die. So it cuts the sides and then the top, but not the bottom. And so it's really cool to use it to make a card where the bottom flips down, folds down. You know what I mean? Oh, it's magnetic. So yeah. Okay, so we have that piece right there. And then, let's see here. Do the same thing with these, except I'm going to try and go a little faster so you don't get bored. And anyway. So we got that. And then, last but not least, we got this one. And I'm going to use my paper trimmer to cut the bottoms so that they're nice straight cuts. You'll see. I have a plan. Okay. So we got those 3 cut. I was like, please tell me I didn't cut that one. That was funny. I thought I cut it for a second. Okay. So we got all those. And then we've got to work on our windmill next. So let me get a couple of inks. We'll use this piece of paper. We're going to be fussy cutting the windmill. But I think that'll be okay. So we want to stamp a few of the windmill. We're going to do one in like a light color, like a hazelnut or butternut. Let's see here. Vanilla cream. And then we need a red. Let me find a red real quick. Let's see here. Ruby red, no. Heartbeat. That's what we want. Heartbeat. This one right here. That right there. And then maybe, oh, and we'll use that brown too. So let me bring my color chart over here. And so the color I was wondering about is for the base of it. And I think what I'm gonna do for the base is I got butternut, I've got vanilla cream, hazelnut. I think I'm gonna go with vanilla cream. That looks like the best one. And then that's going to go with the espresso. That'll look nice with the espresso. And then I got heartbeat as the red I got, because I wanted a nice bright red. So, anyway, let's see here. I'm just going to find this thing. So we're going to cut a few of these and we're going to paper piece them together is what we're going to do. So, what we're going to do, first we're going to take it and we're going to do 2 of them in the red. Oops, excuse me. 2 of them? 1 of them. 2 of them. We're going to do 2 in the red because I need 4 of the sails. And the sails down below are kind of not great. Let me see here. Let me cut this off. Ooh, that's a pretty red. See how nice these inks are? They stamp so nice. Watch it not stamp right now. Okay. I only need the top, so it doesn't matter. The bottom doesn't matter. Okay, so we got 2 of those. Then I was going to go with vanilla cream. Okay, vanilla cream. But we need to wash it up first, because we don't want to get red on our vanilla cream ink. I think you would agree. These are just micro cloths I got from, oh, what's that place that we all have to shop at online? Amazon. It's funny. So we're going to do 1 of them in that color. That's going to be, what I want for this one is I want the body of it. So that's good. Okay. Then, last but not least, we need a brown one. I think that's good placement. Yep, that's good. And here's the brown. And this is for the bottom. Let's see how this goes. This is an experiment. So please bear with me. Okay. Now we're going to piece these together. Well, let's see here. On top of that one, yes. Okay. So, this shouldn't be too hard. Cut them apart. This would be nice if I had the die for this one, but since being that I don't, it's not that big a deal because it's pretty symmetrical, as it were. Okay, so we want to cut off the little sails because I don't know what it, does anybody know what these are called on a windmill? Because I don't. I have no clue. You'll see why I'm doing this in a minute. Okay, so we got one. And we got two. And see, this is really relaxing, actually. I just hope I make something pretty for y'all to look at. That's the important part. And you learn something. That's another important thing. It's always good to learn something. Okay. Next, we're going to take, oh, we need 4 of them. What am I saying? I'd probably do a windmill in different pieces, but I understand the point of this was to make like a, what is it? Silhouette. Couldn't think of the word. Is there a certain age where your words just go away? Am I past it? I must be. Okay. Now we have our little windmill sails, as we have coined the name. Okay. So we got those. Vane or blade. Yeah, I can see those. Oh, yeah, a weather vane. I can see that maybe. Okay, I'm going to put my Misty away because it's in my way. Okay, so next we're going to take this part, and this is going to be the body. So, oh, you know what? We're going to cut this entire piece out. Not worrying too much about the blades because they're going to get covered, but still. You could also mask this off to color it in, but I think that might be harder. Or, well, I don't know. I guess it depends what your strengths are in card making or paper crafting, as it were. So we're just going around this pretty quick. I'm going to make it a little smaller so it doesn't stick out the side. Now, oh, I should show that just so people know what I'm working towards. This is the inspiration piece. I just think Holland, I just imagine it to be so colorful. And I didn't think it was doing it justice by just putting a solid color windmill. You know? Thank you very much, Liquida. I appreciate that totally. I figure if it's not perfect, it's like aged. It just makes it look older. Right? Right. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, got some tape there. Okay, so we have that. Now, let's take our little doohickeys and put them on there. I have, let's see here. This is actually not some of the smallest stuff I work with, so. I was thinking about getting out the tools for if I'm, because I, you know, for when I'm working with smaller stuff. And I was like, I don't really need it. It's not that small. It's small, but not that small. Okay. See, this helps us put it in the right place, right? So cute. So this is called paper piecing. If you want to Google it or YouTube it to find other people doing this kind of thing, because it's fun to do when you stamp on a patterned paper and you cut out the image and piece it together. I've done that with a hot air balloon before, actually, and there's a little hot air balloon I want to possibly put on this picture. Let's see. So, let's see how that looks. What do you think? So far, so good? Kind of cute. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I was going to do the... That's okay. So we have our espresso ink. And now I can just maybe do some coloring at the top here. So we have like the lid. What do you call it? Roof. It's the roof. It's what I like to call the suggestion of a roof. It doesn't have to be exact, you know what I mean? People look at it and they'll be like, oh yeah, look at that, isn't that a cute windmill? And then they'll stop looking at it before they get a chance to see, oh, well, that's kind of not very perfect. So never be scared to just try things like that, you know what I mean? Okay, so now I'm going to cut off this bottom part. You see where I'm going with this, right? Okay, and we will. And I hope it inspires you to try something different. Go out, think outside the box. Like I was looking at this going, okay, well, it would seem that there's only one way to use this set, but you don't have to pigeon yourself whole into one way to do things. You can branch out and do your own thing sometimes, you know? Sorry if I go off screen a little bit. I don't mean to, but sometimes it just happens. Okay. I'm just going to fill this in. There's a little bit of white here. I'm going to fill it in so that... And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edges and fill them in with brown so that you don't see the white edge when I put it together. You know? So fill it in there. Gives it a nice finishing touch when you do fussy cutting on something like this. I didn't have to worry about the lighter color, but when it's a darker color, yeah, it's nice to fill it in. Okay, then we'll put some tape on this. And we'll put it on here, and I might have to trim it up a bit. See how it looks when we put it on. Oops. There's a little bit of overhang over here. Oh, I'm not worried about that because it's going to be underneath something. So anyway, there I have my little, what's it called? You know, actually, you know what? There's one more thing I wanted to do. I want to put a black, I want to accentuate these little windows by drawing black lines around them. There. So there we have our little windmill. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty cute. And if it was a larger space, I'd probably color in some of this with this color so that it looks like that, but it's too small a space. And I might do a red door if it was bigger, but again, too small. So we'll take that. See, that's going to look super cute on there, isn't it? But that's not where it's going, so. Okay. Next, we need to come up with, some sky. We can do that real quick here. Let's see here. Actually, let's start with the bottom of our card. I'll be right back. I gotta get a piece of paper, and then we'll go do the rest. Where are we at? Oh, it's 4:20. Oh, because I needed to have 4 little bladey things for it. You guys, so to finish this, it's going to take a little bit longer than anticipated, and it's 4:20 already. And so I'm wondering if you all would be able to join me tomorrow at 1:30 so that we can finish it up. Or is it better to hang out here for a little bit longer today? Tell me what. It'll probably take me another hour if we really want to go full on and do the card exactly the way I'm thinking, because I'd have to rush through. I could probably rush through and get it done in a half an hour, but we don't want me to do that, do we? Anyway, so if you could just type your answer, I'd appreciate it, ladies. And while you're at it, I'll just go about finishing up the prep for the card. Let's see here. Oh, actually, I think I fit it. Light blue. Let's see here. Well, let's see how we do. Let's give it another 15 minutes to see how I do. Okay? So, let's see here. Now I've got to do a little math. And we know how artists love math, right? Okay. so let's see here. Sorry about this. I can't remember. Sorry, I have to get the measurements. Okay, there we go. Okay, 4 1/4. Okay, so I need it to be this is the wrong size. Okay, so what I'm gonna need is I need a piece that's 4 1/4 by 8 inches. So it's 4 1/4 this way. That doesn't seem right. Sorry. Just a second here. Is that right? Oh no, that's the wrong. So 5 1/2 by 8 inches. Sorry. I could have just kept that other one. Just as it is. Except I need to cut off a 1/2 inch. Okay. So this is a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. So I'm going to cut off 1/2 inch. Okay. So now it's 5 1/2 by 8 is what it is. Then we're going to score it. I guess we can use this to score it. So we're going to score it at 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 5 1/2, and 6 3/4, which is over here. Here it is. Oh no. Okay. Now everybody's seen. So this is a mistake we can all make when you're doing both with. Okay, sorry everybody. See. Oh, I'm a cut up. I know. Okay, we are not going to make that mistake again. I promise. Okay. But you know what? The important thing is everybody's got to realize that everybody makes mistakes, like cutting it when it's going to be. Yep. I think my favorite. What's your favorite mistake? That's a good question. My favorite mistake is when I put the sentiment on upside down. That's funny. Okay, that's staying down there. Okay, so we got 1 1/4. I almost did it. 2 1/2. 5 1/2. And 6 3/4. Oh boy. Okay, all score lines. Now, next, we're going to fold these, okay? So, I don't know what you know about folding. Oh, got a little crummy edge at the end. Okay, so to fold it, we are going to do first a valley fold. And a valley fold, for those who don't know, is a fold that ends up like a valley. Then we have a mountain fold like this. And then on the other side, we're going to do this. We're going to do a valley fold. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? I was doing it backwards. So it's a mountain fold, a valley fold, a valley fold, and a mountain fold. That's what it is. Okay. Then okay. So now we have our little card base, and we need a piece that's going to go across the front. That's going to be about a little bit less than this thickness. So that's going to be, let's say, 1 inch and 5/8, because that's 1.5 inches. So we can just use this part here. So we need it to be the length from here to here when this is sitting up like this. So let me do that real quick. So it's 5.5 inches. Okay. So I need a 5.5 inch piece. I think this is actually 5.5 inches. Yes, it is. So 5.5 by 1.5. 1 5/8 is what I said, right? Okay. So now see, this is going to go across here, like so. Okay. So then, let's see here. And now we can kind of start putting it all together, except we got one more thing we've got to do with this, and that is we got to give it a little bit of a sky. I'm going to use a little bit of paper to just kind of test my color first. It's a little dark, but it should be okay. Let's go, this is a little dark. Let's try this one. This is good if you just rub it off a bit. Should be good to go. Oh, that's better. Okay, so we're just going to go on here and we're going to real quickly, and I'm not even going to worry about being too perfect, because I don't have to fill it in all the way. I don't care if it looks like maybe there's a little puffy clouds. You don't have to spend a ton of time at this to give it the feeling that there's a sky, you know what I mean? Just, that's the beautiful thing about nature. Actually, I think I like working with nature, flowers and the sky and things like that more than, and I even went over the tree, but there wasn't very much ink at that point, so see. Okay, so there we have that, and we're going to continue that onto, we're going to do that over on these sides too. We don't have to do here because it's going to be covered up with that center piece right there. So we're going to trim that down in a second. So we'll just continue that on these sides. You'll see how it all comes together in a second here. Just want to have a suggestion of the sky so it's not plain. Okay, so then you put that in the middle, and ta-da, you've got sky. Isn't that cool? And it didn't take me but a second, right? Okay, so next, I need to cut a little piece of this out because I don't need to use the whole thing, right? And so I'm going to, measure it. It's 3 inches. So I'm going to cut a 3-inch strip of this picture. Okay. Something's wrong with the leg of my, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we got a 3-inch strip. I got a little edge on it because my blade is not so great right now. But I just push that off. So now this is going to go in the center here. I didn't give myself any credit. I thought I was like an hour from being done, and I was actually not that far. We'll center that like so. Oh, you know what? We're going to go towards the top because we're not going to see the bottom. It's going to be covered up. So we're going to do that. Okay, and then we'll make sure to score it so it's nice and scored. Okay, so there we have the start of it. Now we have our other grass. See, this is what we're doing with this part. So we're just going to put adhesive here. And we'll put our grass in here. Line it up. It's going to be cute. Okay. Press it down with our bone folder and snip it off on the back. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And hopefully our other piece will be big enough that it will fit. Y'all following me so far? Does this make sense? Okay, so now we need to fold these again, retrain those folds because now they're a little bit thicker, but easy peasy. Gonna make sure we're straight there, and do that again, make sure we're straight. Okay, how about that? That's what you call a field of flowers, is what I'm saying. But now that I think of it, I didn't need to do these two. Actually, you know what I gotta do now? Is I gotta cut. Oh, I made a boo-boo. Oh, no, I didn't. See, now I've got this piece here that's a little too short, but I can fill it in with, oh, you know what? It's fine because I'll just add dimension. See, that's where this is fun. Okay, let me get a trimmer. I need to trim this piece off. I'll do that real quick here. When my blade is dull, I just try and go one push through, pushing really hard, and bam, done. Okay, so now we're gonna see how this works. And let's see, we're gonna find, I need a drink. I need some, trying to decide if I want to do some foam squares to add dimension or just put it flat. What do you think? Does anybody have an opinion? I need somebody with an opinion. Katie? Okay, let me think here. let's be fun. Let's pop it up. Why not, right? So we're getting some dots. Let's see here. This is going to be the harder part is to figure out. Yeah, I think if we just put these at the end, at the sides there, that should be just perfect. So what I'm going to do though is I'm first going to do one side. I'm going to remove the one side and I'm going to line it up. Oh, it's upside down. The right way. And I'm going to make sure, I think that's fine. Oh, that's the part. That's funny. That was the part because it was upside down, remember? Okay. So we did that side. Now, I'm going to do this side. Let me see if I can. Now, if we just do this like this, if we put this flat and have this curved like this, it should line up perfectly. Do you see how I did that? I closed this side, opened this side. Now, we have our little bridge card piece. Isn't that pretty? So cute. So now, we need to put our windmill in. Which we can put our windmill up here. But then there's another thing with this set, which is really cute. I'm going to do a little bit of a liquid glue for the windmill on the bottom here. It's a nice strong glue. I can move it around if I need to, and what have you. Okay. Let's see how that looks when you get it, when it comes up. Then, last but not least, well, not last because we got two different things we're going to do. Number one, we have a sentiment. We can add a sentiment over here, or if you want, you could just put a sentiment on the back. And then what's nice about this is it folds up and it fits. Let's see, it's a 5.5 inch square, so it would fit in a 6x6 envelope now, like this size. So now what we want to do is I have some balloons. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. How about this? We'll leave this here today because I have some ideas about the balloons, and I would like to really be able to give it my full attention. And right now the bread's almost out of the fridge and out of the oven, and my daughter's on her way over, and I haven't seen her in like a month. I haven't been able to give her a hug in a month. So I'm very excited about that. And so, yeah, this is the card so far. We'll pick it up tomorrow between 1:30 and 2. Just the reason it's, I'm just not sure time-wise because of the fact that it takes a little while to get online sometimes. So, but I'm also going to put reminders so that you can click a button and it'll remind you when I'm coming live onto the YouTube. And then we can finish it up because we need to fill the sky. I think you'll agree. It's turning out super cute so far, but it would be much more fun if we could finish it and give it time to be able to do it right. So anyway, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, and just keep your eyes peeled and invite your friends so they can sign up too. The more the merrier. And again, if you weren't here before, I'll be giving this away on May 1st, and the way you enter is by sharing my live on Facebook when it's happening so that your friends can come watch, and then letting me know in the live chat so that I can put your name in the bucket to get picked. Hopefully. Well, only one I only have one extra that I bought, but oh, thank goodness, probably. Anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.